Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Fangirl Forum. Put on your comfiest merch, grab a drink, and relax as we dive into the fangirl world. Today, Emma is coming back on the podcast, and we are going to be talking about Ticketmaster and how it's predatory for fangirls. All right, everyone. Emma is back again today, helping me out because I had a cancellation with a guest. She's pulling through.
I'm back for round two. We're going to continue our discussion because we got cut off last time.
Today, we are going to be focusing on Ticketmaster, aka Ticket Messy. That's what I like to nickname it.
Is that what it is? Ticket messy?
That's what I
That's kind of
call it.
fun. I just call it hell.
If you want to see an artist, chances are you are fighting Ticketmaster.
Yeah, I think it's so ridiculous. I think it really should not be allowed.
We're probably just going to talk about our own experiences with the app as well as common criticisms from everybody ever, because I do not know a singular person that likes Ticketmaster.
No, not a single person, honestly. And it doesn't matter like what age, what generation, like nobody likes Ticketmaster because every single thing, if you need a ticket, you have to buy it through like the Leafs. Everything is through Ticketmaster. So it doesn't matter if you're just into music or if you're into sports or whatever, it's all Ticketmaster.
It's so funny you bring that up because yesterday in line for Teddy Swims, it was a 19 and over show. Okay, so there was like no children there, and the people behind us in line were probably like 40, and they were talking about how they got a pre-sale code for Green Day, like their tour or whatever. Um, so they got in the queue, whatever, it was fine. And then when they got in 15 minutes after tickets went on sale. 15. And the prices had already jumped from like regular price to the official platinum. So Ticketmaster, in a span of 15 minutes, got rid of the regularly priced tickets and jumped them up like 4 times the original price just for shits and giggles. And so they were like, yeah, it was like $400 for this upper bowl of the Rogers Center or wherever they were playing. And I was like, wow, we are all out here fighting.
Like it's actually ridiculous. Like crappy tickets are so expensive for no reason, and then tickets down by the stage are just completely outrageous. It's literally like a month's rent. Horrific. Like every time you tell me there's a concert, I get stressed because I'm like, damn it, we have to go through this again. And every time we sign up for P-Cell, we never get a code.
Literally the only time you and I have gotten pre-sale tickets for a show that we've gone to together is when you use your dad's American Express card because that doesn't require a code. But
even then, with Olivia Rodrigo,
just
she's not Taylor's. Like, I understand that she's, up and coming and she's like doing really well. Like, she's definitely popping off, but like, she's not Taylor Swift's size, right? And it's still virtually impossible to get tickets for her.
And
like, we couldn't get a code.
No, and I find it very strange because normally for American Express pre-sale, you do not need to do verified fan. Like you just go in, use your little American Express card, get out, get the tickets, you're done. So I find it so strange that she is the only person that I have ever seen that had a verified fan separate from the original verified fan for American Express cardholders. Like what
and
happened
to
capitalism?
And got nothing. Yeah. What happened to capitalism?
What happened to capitalism? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? People have these cards specifically for concerts, and now you're not going to let them use money on their cards?
No, honestly, it bothered me so much, especially with like the issue with the Amex stuff, because that's a whole other ball game. But like, I signed up for both the regular one and the Amex, and nada. Like, not even a shot to get tickets. And Amex is not even that popular in Canada, as far as I know. So, like, not everybody has an Amex. So it's like, I'm like, why did I not get anything?
Unless it's like a really small, like really indie underground artist that uses like Eventbrite for tickets, other than that, you're stuck with Ticketmaster. And it's so annoying because it's so predatory, especially for like fangirls and pretty much everybody, but for fangirls especially. Like sports tickets are hiked up. Like I'm a Leaf girl to the day I die. Don't you worry about it. But when I go on Ticketmaster to look at Leaf tickets, it's not anywhere near as crazy as concert tickets. Like, yeah,
No way. It's definitely not.
It's still like, why do you want $300 for a hockey ticket? But it's not 3,000, which I feel every single concert for an artist that most girls are into, it's like that.
Yeah, no, honestly, I'm getting actually like increasingly stressed that like I'm soon not going to be able to either get tickets or afford tickets for Five Sauce, which is like obviously I love all of the other artists that we've seen, but like they're like they're number one for me, and like that makes me really upset that like there's a potential that I might not be able to afford the tickets, or even like if they eventually do pre-sale, like to get a code when I've been listening to them since they started, you know what I mean? Like, and yeah, I don't know. It makes me sad and gets me a little bit anxious that I'm like, we're so like not vulnerable, but it's like we're at Ticketmaster's mercy.
Yeah.
And like no matter how badly you want to see the artist or anything like that, like once I do the codes, it's highly likely you're not going to get anything.
It is becoming an issue for like people being able to afford it, and I think that it shouldn't be like so incredibly expensive to see an artist live. Like obviously it doesn't make you a bigger fan if you see the artist live, but that being said, everyone wants to go and see their favorite musical artist live. Like that's just the way it is. And going on to Ticketmaster, like because I do frequent pre-sales or whatever, and going on it and seeing the prices that I am now, like it's actually so disheartening because I know that in a couple years time I'm not going to like any shows. Like I'm gonna have to save up for like months to even try to get a ticket. And that being said, separate side rant, I hate the new norm that artists announce the tour and the tickets go on sale either the next day or that Friday. Y'all need to stop doing that. Stop it.
You kind of forget that not everybody has like a ton of money in their bank account. You know what I mean? You can't just like drop $400 on tickets and then the next day. Yeah. I don't know. It's just like, and it bothers me a lot, especially like even now when like you say like, oh, they're coming this day, like we should get tickets, and like I put it in my calendar or whatever. Even then, like I have a thought. I'm like, can I actually afford dropping $250 on these tickets? Like I know it's in 10 months, but it's like, is this a smart decision considering everything else is so expensive on top of that? I do have to girl math. But it bothers the crap out of me because I'm like, I gotta pay horrific rent prices. Groceries are atrocious. Like transit just keeps getting higher and the service gets worse. Like I'm like, why is everything so expensive? And the one thing that I want to do and that I enjoy is getting even more expensive. Like it's $250 for 2 hours.
I mean, base price for Olivia Rodrigo, like without official platinum, without resellers, was legitimately $800 for the floor.
Are you serious?
$800. I swear to God, it was something so outrageously high. No, really, it was so.
That's like Jonas Brothers.
I'm very scared that Olivia Rodrigo is going to set a precedent for prices because her entire pit was VIP, which is early entry. That's all they get. Like they just get in early. But if the entire pit is early entry, that literally cancels out.
GA can't, yeah.
That literally cancels out the perk that you get because everyone still has to line up to get in first. But I'm so afraid that because her tickets sold at that price and people actually bought them, that more artists are going to be like, I can do that.
No, yeah, it actually stresses me out. And now it's becoming like certain people can afford concerts and certain people can't. It's becoming a lot less accessible, like seeing live shows and seeing artists live and all of that stuff. It's like far, far less accessible. Even just the process of getting tickets is like less accessible.
Yeah, I really miss there just being like a general sale where nobody got codes and everyone just kind of fought for their lives. You know what I mean? Because that was a lot better than knowing that because you didn't get a code, you're not even getting a chance at getting tickets, which is so insane to say. Like, why did we get rid of general sale? Like, why is everything you need a pre-sale code for
They
verified
should
fans?
save
Like,
tickets for general sale. If they're gonna
not
do
really.
the verified stuff and the codes and all that stuff, whatever, like get that bag, I guess. But like save some for normal people. Like when you don't get the tickets, you're completely shit out of luck. The companies don't care, right? Even though like you can see that people are like really upset. And the problem is nothing's going to happen because like we're forced to use the company to buy those tickets. So unless like the entire world decides to not buy tickets anymore and no artists can sell their tickets, nothing's going to happen. Or unless some law is put in place where you can't have a monopoly. Canada loves monopolies.
I just need like, because in probably 2 years tops, I'm gonna say normal people like us will not be able to afford tickets. So I need the rich people to realize that spending $4,000 on a ticket is not normal, and I need them to boycott Ticketmaster. And then maybe when nobody's buying tickets, they'll wake up and
Yeah.
realize what's going on.
Or at
But
least
also, no, they
drop the
won't.
freaking prices.
It's not just like a fun little girls' night out thing anymore. It's not like
Yeah.
I like this artist, like I like a few of their songs. Let's go vibe in the back of pit and see what they sound like live. Now it's I love this artist with my entire being. I have to see them. I will spend the money. Like it's not just like a casual thing that people do anymore.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna go to a concert that I don't like really like the artist because I just like I'm not willing to spend that kind of money on someone that I'm not like or like music that I'm not very invested in. You know what I mean? I'm like for sure not willing to spend $250 for an artist I know four songs of. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Even
Like,
then, the tickets, I was at Meridian for Sabrina Carpenter.
love her.
I think it was like $100, like 90, $100 for like the balcony.
Which honestly, I'm so used to the prices now that's like that seems great to me. I'm like,
But
nice.
like it's not because I could not see her. There were
I
no
know.
screens. I was squinting with my phone zooming in. I couldn't see her.
And the next time that she tours, it's gonna be at least double that because she's on tour with Taylor Swift right now.
Is she actually?
Yeah, she's opening for Taylor in Argentina right now.
I didn't know that. I have not been keeping up with that because I'm salty I didn't get tickets. So
Yeah. Yeah. I would also just like to point out how I think TikTok fame and like viral videos also contributes to the pricing. Because if you look at like a really like blowing up artist on TikTok, if they have viral sounds and it's I know you're not on TikTok, so you don't really know. But Sabrina, for example, she at the end of Nonsense, I believe, she like
yeah, she does like the little riff thing. Yeah.
yeah, she like changes it up for like each city and does like this like outro. And those blow up every single one. Every single one I've seen on TikTok has at least 100,000 likes.
I saw it
I think
live and
that's
people freaked out.
yeah, and I think that's going to be interesting because there's more demand because people want to go just to see what she's going to sing, see what she's going to
Yeah, no,
say at
you're
the end of
right.
it.
And even
So
then,
TikTok
some of the
ruined
songs
my life.
on like people are promoting their songs on TikTok,
Yeah,
making people go for like three songs, like making people go see the artist for those three songs, which is definitely hiking up the price because there's more demand.
Ticketmaster does allow the artist to choose whether or not they are going to put on dynamic pricing, which basically means it's in control, like the artist and their teams. It's mostly their teams let's be honest, half of these artists do not know what's going on behind the scenes at all. Um, but the artist teams can tell Ticketmaster if they want dynamic pricing on or not. And dynamic pricing is basically just if there is demand in one section and people are buying those tickets for face value, Ticketmaster takes that as a sign and they put an official platinum tag on it. So instead of the ticket being $100, it's $492. So artist teams can agree on if they want to use that or not. And a lot of them do. I don't know why, but they do.
No, they're taking advantage because music and artists and all this stuff, like music has always been a big thing for human beings, like all throughout time, right? People have been like playing music and listening to music for so long. And that, it has like an emotional thing for human beings and they're taking advantage of that.
This is so dramatic of me, but if there ever becomes a time where I cannot afford to see Niall Horan, I might have to jump off a bridge.
No, I feel very similar to Five Sauce. Like if there's a time where I can't see them, I'm gonna be devastated.
Trigger warning, I don't know, but like he's the reason that I'm still sitting here. And people can be like, he doesn't even know you. Whatever, I don't care. It's what I needed to, stay alive. So like if I can't see him anymore, that would kill my soul. That would crush me.
Yeah, no, I feel the same way with Five Sauce. They got me through like really tough times in high school and university and like moving a lot and all that stuff. And it felt like I had like someone there that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I still have a connection to like so many songs, as you see at the concerts when I start crying. So it's like not being able to like see them live and I don't know, experience that and see like the people behind the music will be devastating. It's gonna be really upsetting. Solely because like those nights and listening to those songs and like seeing them live means so much. Thinking that in a couple of years I won't be able to afford that is heartbreaking.
Obviously, so grateful that I have been able to go to shows up till this point. But I think that's what makes it just a tad bit harder is the fact that we have seen them. And like I feel like once you see your favorite artist, it becomes addictive and like you just want to see them every single tour. I will say as well, I think it's really sad when you've supported an artist for so long and you've been to like every single one of their tours, like up to like this point, and then they announce that they're touring again, and then you go on and tickets are so majorly expensive because they're getting more popular. I think that's so sad. Obviously, not for the artist. Like the end goal for everyone is to have their artist, like their favorite artist, be listened to by other people and be appreciated and have people listen to the music that they make. But I'm so afraid that next Nile tour, like not this one coming up, but like next one, like I'm so afraid that I'm not going to be able to like go and see that. And I've been to every single one of his tours that he's done. So like that's very scary for me.
No, it's the same thing with Five Sauce. I saw a change in the concert this summer. And I was like, uh-oh. Like I got worried. I'm like, I'm a little bit concerned that this is going to be a lot more difficult and more expensive next time. Like they've for sure become more popular and like things are not as easy or accessible. Like I don't think you can get $8 lawn tickets now.
No, but I can say that I did. They can never take that away from me.
Yeah, no, but now, like, impossible because, like, obviously you want your artist to grow, but at the same time, I do not want them to grow.
At the same time, in your mind, stop it. It's not just like a pop girly problem as well. Like, it's not just like pop fangirls that are going through it.
Like you said with Green Day.
And it's also country fanboys and girls and theys and them, whatever, country fans in general. Because going back to when I bought my brother those godforsaken Morgan Wallen lawn seats were $100 pre-sale. $100, which another thing, verified fan looking right at you. Why do I get verified for shows that I don't want to go to, but I can't get verified for things that I want to go see? What's that about? I've gotten verified for my brother for Morgan Wallen and Luke Combs.
Yeah. But even then, they're still like their prices are still going up and it's still getting more difficult to get tickets for them. No, yeah, I think there's an issue and I think something's gonna happen. Like I think like either the bubble's gonna pop or like there's a law that's gonna be passed. Like something's going to have to happen because eventually it's going to become completely out of reach and it's only going to be like the 1% that can afford these tickets.
It's really sad because obviously like when an artist sells out a show, that's got to be a great feeling for them. And at this point, Ticketmaster is not making that happen for a lot of people.
Yeah, I think that people are going to be selling out less and less solely because of the prices.
So upsetting because Ticketmaster has such a high stake in literally everything. Like you can't go anywhere else.
I think that now they don't, yeah, like their prices don't have to be competitive because they have no competitors, so they can do whatever they want.
There's literally nobody challenging their authority. Ticketmaster is the devil in disguise and my own form of hell and makes me want to pull out all my hair and eyelashes. I think crapping on Ticketmaster is my favorite pastime. It's what I do every single day of my life. I am Ticketmaster's number one hate account. Me.
But thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on and shit talking Ticketmaster with me. This has been really fun. Loved your insight on the mess that is Ticketmaster. So that is the end of today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it as much as Emma and I enjoyed recording it for you. Just a reminder, you're not weird for liking what you like. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.